Okay, so we're gonna check out 30 Key Haven Road in Key Haven. It's listed with our company, Expert Realty, with Natalie Liz. And in case we've never met before, my name's Hilarious Gregory. I'm also a licensed realtor here in Key West in the Florida Keys. I've helped over 100 people just like you buy, sell, invest, and relocate to these wonderful islands. So please like and subscribe because this is a good way to educate yourself about Key West and the Florida Keys. Now, my wife Marcella, my daughter Venice, and our puppy Honey, we were all born and raised here, and we absolutely love this island lifestyle. Also, if you're thinking about making a move, please reach out to me anytime, day or night. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And if you see a house you like, I'll be happy to go and do a walkthrough video for you as well. So this is a solid concrete house. It's made to withstand the strongest hurricanes, and you're almost 9 feet above sea level. So it would have to be a really large storm surge in order for this house to flood because it's raised up quite a bit. So we have a 2-car driveway over here, and then there's plenty of parking in front of your house. You can fit in at least another 3 cars, and most of the neighbors, they don't usually park in front of your house. You got plenty of parking, and let's go take a look at the rest of the house. So as soon as you walk into this very spacious living room area, it's an open floor plan that flows right into the kitchen area with high-end appliances and beautiful countertops. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house that has 2,715 square feet. In this spacious living area, once you put your own furniture in here, you have this beautiful light that comes in through the window, so it's going to be even more inviting than it already is. I just love when you come over from the living room area, you have these high quality quartz waterfall countertops. You have areas for stools so you can be eating at the countertops while you have your chef cooking, and then you have your wine refrigerator, and these drawers all are high quality and they have the soft close feature along with the cabinets. And then I just love it so you walk right over here into the kitchen area. So when you're over here in this spacious kitchen area, you have your sink right here where you're able to look out and see the beautiful skies while you're doing the dishes. You have a dishwasher that's hidden right here, and then you have beautiful high-end appliances. I really love these refrigerators. They couldn't have chosen a better refrigerator for this kitchen because all this white really makes it very bright and positive and airy feel. Another feature that I love about this kitchen is having plenty of cabinet space. And then in the corners, you also have these lazy Susans that really help you be able to utilize all of the space for storage. Another feature about this sink when you're doing the dishes and looking out the window, it's a beautiful porcelain apron sink. So the flooring in this house is extra wide 22-inch plank flooring, and then all of the windows and doors are impact resistant. So if a storm is coming, you don't have to put window coverings on them. If a projectile hits it, it will not go through it. So this house has been completely renovated. No one's lived in it since it's been renovated. You have a new AC. You have the roof was put on in 2020. And then you also have new plumbing underneath the house. So it's not cast iron, it's PVC. And then also you have new electrical throughout the house. So I'm really impressed with the finishes that they chose for this house. It's got an elegant, beachy, modern feel to it. And then you have these beautiful tile work. And then this tile work is also the same as the backsplash over here in the kitchen. I think this would be considered the primary bedroom because it seems like the largest bedroom in the house. You have a nice sized walk-in closet, and then you have these impact sliding doors over here, and then it has the ensuite bathroom over here. So this bathroom has a great blend of style and function. You have beautiful towel work in the shower, and then you have these double sinks, and then I just love these mirrors that have the anti-fog feature. This is the second bedroom. It has its own ensuite bathroom, and then you have a beautiful window here looking out the beautiful canal, and then you also have your own closet. So this is the ensuite bathroom to the second bedroom, and then once again you have these beautiful countertops, and I just love the color scheme that they chose with the soft closed drawers and cabinets, and then you also have that wonderful tile work in the shower, and then another one of these mirrors that I love so much. Another great feature about this second bedroom's bathroom is it's got a door so you can walk right out to the canal, and then if you decide to put a pool in there, people can utilize this bathroom as a pool bathroom. So So this is the third bedroom that also has an ensuite bathroom. And then it has another door on the other side. So if someone from the living room wants to use the bathroom, they can use this one. And then you have these beautiful impact windows with trees coming through then. And then this window over here overlooks the beautiful canal. So this is the third bathroom that's connected to the third bedroom. You can utilize this bathroom from the living room. And what's really good about all these bathrooms is they're a little bit different, but the style is the same, so they really blend together. Then you have great attention to detail. I love the color of the cabinets here, and I really love this sink with the white interior. And then you have a bathtub that can be very useful for some people. And then once again, you have that anti-fog LED mirror. So this is the laundry room right off of the kitchen. And then, so here's your brand new electrical box. And then you have the washer and dryer, and then you have a sink, and then plenty of cabinet space. So if for some reason you do fill up also all the cabinets of the kitchen, you can utilize some of these as a pantry as well. So right when you come out this sliding impact door, you have great space out here for entertaining. And then they've also been awarded a 6-foot dock that will come out from here. It would be concrete. They've been awarded the permit for it. And then you only need a 10-foot setback from the edge of that dock if you wanted to put a pool in. If I was going to put a pool in this backyard, I'd probably put the pool in over here, make it long ways, so if you wanted to swim some laps, you could. And then it would come right over here and just flow right underneath this covered area. So you can have tables over here underneath this covered porch area, and then I'd have the fillet table over here, and then put in a boat lift right here. Something else that I really love about these concrete houses, they're super low maintenance. So you don't have to be in town if there's a hurricane, because there's nothing that you really need to do except for if you have some outdoor furniture, you might want to put it inside. I love this covered porch area. You have the cypress ceiling with the recessed lights, and then this is a great area to have tables and entertain, because you know, if it's a really sunny day, you'll be out of the sun, and if it's raining, you'll be out of the rain. This is a great canal if you want to have a really large boat, because you have a very wide canal. You also have a lot of privacy back here, because a lot of times when you have a canal, you're looking from your window into somebody else's window. And as you can see, there's plenty of trees over here across the canal. So when talking about Key Haven and the area, Key Haven is one of my favorite spots in all the Florida Keys, because you're able to have the best of both worlds. You have your boat in the backyard in the canal, and then you're only 5 minutes away from Key West. And then on Stock Island, you have some of my favorite restaurants. You have Hogfish, you have Ocean's Edge, you have the Docks, you have Chico's Cantina, and you also have Tavern in Town. There's so many great restaurants right in this area, so you have everything at your fingertips. Key Haven is such a nice area. You have some of the nicest houses. They call it the Key West Beverly Hills, because you have these really large, spacious houses, and then they're also on the water. Some of them are even $9 million. So something else that you need to take into consideration when dealing with houses on the water in Key Haven is, so when you're coming out the canal and you take a right to get out to the Atlantic to those big deep water, beautiful fishing and reefs, you take a right and go underneath the bridge. And then when you want to go out to the Gulf side, there's some beautiful sandbars in there. On the way, there's Jewfish Basin, and that's a cool little spot. It's very close by. I mean, they're all actually really close by. And then you also have, right past that, you have Snipes Key. That's sort of like the party central area. And then Marvin Key. And at Marvin Key, you can be a little bit more secluded or around other people. So you've got a lot of great options there, because some of those sandbars just look like the Bahamas. So being here on Key Haven, you're only about 5 to 7 minutes away from there's 2 really good Publixes. They got some great food over there. And then the schools, you're probably about 10 minutes away from the high school. And then there's plenty of little middle schools and daycares in this area as well. So also in Key Haven, you're only about 5 minutes away from the Key West Medical Center. So if you need medical assistance, it's right there. Also, if you want to hang out at a beach, right past the airport, there is Smathers Beach there, and that's the longest beach in Key West. And they import the sand from the Bahamas, so it's a very beautiful sandy beach. So if this happens to be a second home, you're super close to the Key West International Airport, which they just rebuilt, and they also extended the runway, so they're getting a lot of direct flights from all over the United States. So to get to the airport, when you just go over the bridge to get into Key West, you take a left and the airport is right there. So thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I really appreciate it. Please leave a comment below what you think of the house. I really appreciate it. And just keep living that island lifestyle.